Hello folks, and welcome to another episode of Deep Thoughts. This is the first episode for 2019 and it's actually been a while since I did a video. Now this is like a recap of 2018, things I did, things that disappointed me, things that I'm looking forward to in 2019. And there's a lot of explanation to be told and a lot of different things I'm going to be doing going into 2019. 2018 started off good, was going on well, and then somewhere along the end of it, things just got a little bit crazy. Anyhow, we're going to talk about it in Deep Thoughts, and first and foremost, before we get into the video, thank you guys for supporting me through all of 2018. Thanks to the persons who email me, WhatsApp me, you know yourself. Thank you for the support, and I hope to have a really good Christmas and survive the New Year's Eve and see 2019. Now, without further ado, let's get right into it. So let's start off the top fives with movies. Best way to toss it off. So, alright. Movies. So we have 5 movies that I was really excited about and it delivered in 2018. Now, not coming in at number 5. Number 5 was kind of hard because I wanted to put Isles of Dogs here. And if you haven't watched Isles of Dogs, you should. It's pretty funny, but it's somewhat mature, so it wouldn't be for the kids, you know. So yeah, if you haven't watched it, you should watch it. But coming in at number 5 is definitely one of my favorites, and that, my friends, is Incredibles 2. It was funny, it was everything that you wanted a show to be. You could watch it with your kids, or you could watch it by yourself. You would get different jokes if you were, you know, adult, and the kids would get different jokes out of it. It's something that Disney Pixar did with a lot of stuff that they had before, but The Incredibles is just really good and it's a classic. The first one is amazing, the second one just wraps it up even more. Most people might think it's a superhero comic-y cartoon, but really and truly it deals with things that you might not even know, because really and truly this thing was really about the guy taking care of the kids and going out of mine. Spoiler alert. But the show overall, really good, and it's something that everyone could watch. So, what was number 4? Number 4 is one of my favorites. Now, as a tech person, I have to say this show really had me wondering and thinking if it's really possible that the world could end up like this. And what show am I talking about? The show I'm talking about is Upgrade. Oh my god. The fight scenes in this thing was amazing. To be honest, the whole theme, the whole backstory, the whole plot of the movie is just really intense, and you can't predict the ending. I didn't even expect the ending like that, but yeah, that show was... It is definitely what you would want out of an action show, and as a tech person, you will understand a lot of the movie. Yeah, so if you haven't watched it, you should watch it. It's pretty graphic, not for the faint of heart, but definitely worth the watch. Now, coming in at number 3, I don't know who on earth don't watch this movie, because everybody and their mother and their sister and their cousin watched this movie, and it's just something that was bound to happen, and that's Avengers Infinity War. We know Thanos was coming. We know that people did have dead, and we didn't know who was going to die, but we know a whole heap of them did have dead. And there you have it. Avengers Infinity War is over. Half of the Marvel universe dead. Although we don't know, probably they're going to come back. I don't know what's going to happen, because at the end of the movie, I really don't know what the hell they're going to do. But it was amazing to see so many comic book characters in one movie, and it wasn't a disaster. Justice League. Anyway, you really need to watch this if you haven't watched it, because the sequel to this is coming out sometime in April, and I know every woman, them mother and them pick me and them father go watch that one. So Avengers Infinite War, if you haven't watched it, you should watch it, and that is number 3 on my movie list. Definitely up there. Coming in at number 2, and it is arguably, some people will put this as them number 1 for 2018, but not me. It's a strong 2, but not number 1 for me, and that is Mission Impossible Fallout. Now, not going to lie, I am not a 100% fan of Mission Impossible. Where's Tom Cruise? But this movie was good. It was good enough to make number 2 on my list. Now, Tom Cruise is not for everybody, but the show was well put together, really good and put together properly. So you might be wondering, if Mission Impossible is not number 1, what is number 1? Well, for me, people, the number 1 movie of 2018 for me, personal preference, is something that I never saw coming. And it's strange because I don't really like this genre of movie, but I sat through it, I bared through it, and I couldn't stop watching. And that movie, my friends, is you get it, A Quiet Place. This thing, I don't know, if me didn't want to shit, me shit myself. Just being real with you. This thing, boy, it's scary without the blood and gore. Why haven't people mastered this? The main reason I don't watch horror movies because I can't watch too much blood and gore. It's just too much for me. But this was scary, no blood and gore, and it had you at the edge of your seat. You just want to watch, continue watch, you close your eye, you look. And even the persons who are definite horror fans were scared shitless in most of the movie. So if you haven't watched this, well, you have to. You owe it to yourself, even if you're not a horror person. Watch A Quiet Place. It is good. It is worth the time. Now, you might be wondering why certain things are not on no top 5 list for me. Because I made this top 5 list for people who don't go to the movies. So these movies are movies that you can get on Blu-ray and watch it right now. They're not in the theaters, but you can get them on Blu-ray. Most people I know don't really go to the movies, and sometimes they miss some movies because of this. So I made this list strictly on movies that are on Blu-ray that you can watch right now. I know people might say, yo, Into the Spider-Verse, or yo, some other shows that are right now on the big screen, but no. Blu-ray content, things that you can get on DVD or Blu-ray. So people, that's the top 5 movies for me. Let's move on to the top 5 tech that I actually reviewed in 2018, that I actually remember.
Snakes in the grass, you gotta watch where you step. Blood on the leaves, you either kill or be killed. When there's food on the table, you either eat or you starve. And when there's sharks in the water, you either sink or you swim. It's a jungle out there. It's a jungle out there. It's a jungle out there.